Hi Escapers, Lorraine Whittemore here from PlanUrEscape Travel, and I am so excited that you joined us. We're going to talk today about water bottles. But first I just want to remind you, if you love the video and you love the stuff that I'm putting out here, please subscribe below so that you can follow the tips and tricks about travel and destination information that might help you. So we're going to talk today about water bottles. The one thing that's been very difficult for the world to deal with travel, as travel has increased and more people are traveling, is water and water bottles. Because usually when you go to another country, you can't really drink their water, or it's not a good idea because your system isn't used to their water, and you could have issues or stomach upset, or you could even get parasites or other issues. So you're always told, drink water from a water bottle. The problem is a lot of small countries don't have huge recycling facilities like we have here in the United States, and a lot of them don't have the funding to be able to deal with recycling. So there's a huge water bottle crisis in the world, with countries not being able to handle these plastic water bottles. So please, please, please don't use water bottles when you travel. Buy yourself a really good water bottle and bring it with you. Now, in a lot of places, huge number of places, you could just bring a regular water bottle, just one you would use here at home, and fill that on the ship, or fill that in the hotel, or wherever you're staying, in a restaurant, and you'll be set. But if you're in a country that doesn't have the same water purification we have, like let's say when I went to Egypt, or I went to Africa, Mexico, Costa Rica, you do need to drink water from a water bottle. So I'm going to suggest a great water bottle that I absolutely love, and it's by a company called Grayl, Grayl, and you can look it up online. The links are below. You can buy these on Amazon. It has a filter in it, and this filter, I did a lot of research on this. This filter can remove not just impurities from the water, but all the way up to and including viruses that you might catch from bad water. You can use this water bottle in a stream. So if you're hiking and you have no availability to get running water, but there's a stream, as long as it's fresh water, of course, you can use this water bottle there. You can use it in a lake, any fresh water, anywhere, even a puddle from the rain. And this thing will filter out all the impurities and give you pure water. The filter, I don't remember off the top of my head, but it goes through many gallons of water. So you don't have to buy a lot of filters for this. I haven't had to buy a filter yet, and I've taken this many places. So just so you see how it works, the filter is attached to the bottom of this, and what you do is you fill your bottle with water to the fill line. And another good thing to know is they come in a lot of different sizes. I a little bit regret that I bought this size because it's a little bit small, but it's easy to carry. But I've had a lot of travelers come with me and buy a bigger water bottle, a bigger size. And it's just nice. It made me jealous. Their water didn't run out as fast. And then I'm just going to show you how to filter the water. Okay, so we're filled to the fill line. Now we're just going to put the filtered bottle in here, and you just press down. And it's important when you press down to not cover the whole thing, because it makes it harder because you don't have any air. So just keep pressing. I also find it easier to press from a standing position to the floor. And now all of the water in here is fresh and clean. There you go. And literally, when I was in Nepal, there was water running out of the rocks, and I just put my filter in there and didn't have any trouble. And then what happens, let's say I drank all this water, you're going to see when you pull this out, and what's good is I did this with my home water, that the filter is actually broken at the moment, and so this is out of a well, and I have to filter all my water at home. So you're going to see the impurities in the bottom. So in the bottom, I'm going to just pour it out. That's the water that had the impurities in it. you couldn't really see any difference in the water that I poured out here because our water is pretty pure. But interesting, when I was in Nepal and I would pour it out, there would be like little bugs and things in my water because I was definitely doing it from streams and things like that, so you could see the impurities. So it's a Grayl water bottle. I highly recommend it. There are of course other methods out there. The two that topped my list when I did the research was Grayl or a SteriPen. The SteriPen just takes longer, and this is real fast, so that's why I picked this, but a lot of people use the SteriPen. Other water methods aren't as good at removing as many impurities and viruses, which is key, especially if you're going somewhere that might still have typhoid issues. So please, please, please filter your water, bring water bottles, don't throw plastic water bottles in other countries. They would appreciate it, and so would Planet Earth. Thanks so much. Again, if you love my tips, please just subscribe below and I'll keep them coming. Thanks so much, escapers, and I will see you next time.